When the US president says that all options remain on the table, that means just one thing, that the possibility of a military intervention by the United States in Venezuela is not entirely discarded. But it is maybe a phrase that is used that little bit too often by US administrations, and indeed the White House is insisting that it is looking at financial and economic measures to retaliate if there was to be violence in Venezuela, and indeed, more than anything, if there was to be violence against members of the National Assembly in Caracas. The White House has also reacted to what Nicolas Maduro said in the aftermath of the United States officially recognizing Juan Guaido as the interim president of Venezuela. Nicolas Maduro said that he was stopping all diplomatic ties with the United States and that all US diplomats based in Caracas had 72 hours to depart. Well, essentially what the White House now is saying is now that it is no longer recognizing Nicolas Maduro as the president of Venezuela, well, there is no need to listen to him. So the possibility of US diplomatic personnel actually remaining in Caracas is pretty high. Meanwhile, the White House had pretty clearly prepared the groundwork for this step, the United States being the first country to officially recognize Juan Guaido as the interim president of Venezuela. It was the Vice President, Mike Pence, who had laid that groundwork by calling on Venezuelans to demonstrate this Wednesday. And there had been a lot of senators in the Oval Office that same day. At the forefront, Marco Rubio, the senator from Florida, who ended up being the first person to announce that the US president was recognizing Juan Guaido as the interim president of Venezuela.